In 2001, two young African men, one from Kenya, the other from Nigeria, sat and plotted in a restaurant in Nairobi. They had a dream to build $1 billion business. And they were clear on this goal even before they decided specifically what business they were going to set up. Now, a big part of what was driving them was their own sense of what can Africans do for themselves? With no corruption, no political connections, no bribery, but just pure innovation, grit, and hard work. So for Ken Njoroge and Bolaji Akinboro, building $1 billion business would symbolize something that is world-class and that honest, hard-working Africans had done to improve the economies of their own countries and regions. And by building $1 billion business, the sheer value generated, the scale of the enterprise would distinguish itself from people who had accrued fortunes through bribes, corruption, and other unacceptable activities. These guys had a very simple thesis. If you could sell $1 worth of goods and services to X number of people, you could build $1 billion business. And that logic sat at the heart of a very basic business plan that they wrote out on a serviette in that restaurant. So the founders started selling mobile ringtones for about $1 each in Uganda and Ghana. Later they expanded to Kenya and Nigeria. They managed to build a $5 million revenue business selling this music. The problem was that the mobile telecommunications companies that were critical in the distribution and the payment channel took 80% of the revenue. And it resulted in a number of near-death experiences for their company in the first 3 years, mainly due to cash flow and capital challenges. So in 2006, the entrepreneurs began developing an alternative mobile banking and payment system. In part, this was to try circumvent the telcos who were taking 80% of their revenue. Now, whilst this new business started slowly, when M-Pesa, the mobile money transfer service, took off in Kenya, banks became receptive to their offering. Cellulant rapidly pivoted businesses from mobile music and ringtones to one that built mobile banking solutions. And on top of these mobile banking solutions, they built a whole range of financial, transactional, and payment service capabilities. It was a tough journey, but the company survived and it kept growing. It lost money throughout all these years, and it survived only by raising external capital from investors right through until 2018, when the company broke even for the first time. In 2019, Cellulant processed in excess of $6 billion worth of transactions. 80% of these related to transferring money. And the company is now aggressively establishing marketplaces that leverage off the insights it gathers from its financial transfers that it facilitates.